Hey Aries, welcome to your quick glance at 2024. I hope you are all doing phenomenal. I hope 2023 has treated you absolutely marvelous, right? I hope you're ending it with a bang. This is just going to be a quick preview of the year ahead. As always, I'm still going to do monthly readings, weekly readings on the love, that sort of thing. So nothing's changing there. I just wanted, Spirit was calling to me to do a quick glance at every zodiac sign's 2024. So that's what we're here doing. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So, as always, guys, general reading, use discernment, only take what applies, let the rest fly. Don't ever force a general reading to fit, okay? You can always check out the other significant signs in your birth chart, or if you're interested in a personal reading, you can check out the description box below, as well as if you're interested in donating to the channel, okay? So let's get started, guys. It's going to be a quick reading. It's not going to be super long. Just a little spread and that sort of thing. So Spirit, give me an energy card for Aries. You guys got Mercury, okay? It's all about the mind, communicating, thought processes, how we write, that sort of thing. And the bottom of the deck is Sagittarius, which is I see, okay? So definitely could have a strong Sagittarius placement in your birth chart. Of course, they are a fellow fire sign like you, so there's going to be similar qualities between the two of you, as well as differences, right? Sag is mutable, you're cardinal, so on and so forth, right? Excuse me, guys. I do have a cold. Bear with me, okay? Some of you could have Mercury in Sag, or there's just something very significant this year about communication, most prominently. Could also be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo this year that could be of significance, okay? Or Gemini, Virgo, or Sag season could be significant for some, for reasons unknown to us at this point. Just something to kind of maybe keep tabs on. Or they could also be significant signs in your birth chart, okay? So definitely I would recommend keeping a log, maybe this in 2024 of, first off, whatever house you have Sagittarius in, like, for example, Sagittarius normally Sag normally rules the 9th house in the traditional zodiac wheel, right? It's different in the natal charts, depending on what your rising sign is. With you, Aries, if you are an Aries rising, you're still going to have Sag ruling your 9th house, because Aries traditionally is the first house anyway, right? You're the baby of the zodiac. Love it. Love you guys. You are our babies. Pisces are elderly, right? Love you, Pisces. I'm a Pisces sun. No shade being thrown there, but no. Definitely keep tabs on your house that is ruled by Sagittarius. Also, I would keep tabs on your 3rd house, which is traditionally the house of communication. It's ruled by Gemini normally, Mercury, right? You could also keep tabs on the 6th house. That is Virgo's traditional house. And then also, you could always keep an eye out on where's Mercury transiting in your birth chart throughout the year, and what's changing. What are you noticing, right? Communication-wise, energy-wise, that sort of thing, as well as keeping tabs on like what's transiting through all those houses, those signs, that sort of thing, so on and so forth. I feel like I'm really rambling here, guys, so let's keep it to popping and pushing forward here. Intellect, something about the way you were educated during your childhood is significant. Like for me, I'm using myself as an example because obviously I know myself, right? I'm a Mercury in Aquarius. So I'm very stubborn, right? And I'm also someone who sometimes just likes to argue to get a rise almost, like I like to, I don't know, almost to, I don't know if I want to say obstinate, or I just like to kind of get a rise out of people, right? And I'm not saying that that's good or bad, but Mercury's an interesting sign. I have Mercury in my 4th house, which is ruled by Aquarius for me because I am a Scorpio rising. So the 4th house, right, is your house of roots. It's the house of the mother. It's how you were raised, right? And Mercury traditionally is in the 3rd house, which is the house of education and all that good stuff. But anyways, I could go on and on forever about astrology. So obviously what's interesting to me is Mercury is in the 3rd house, the house of, you know, your education from childhood until like 12th grade, right? Sagittarius rules the 9th house, which is the house of higher education, right? The house of like universities, philosophy, that sort of thing, foreign travels, higher learning. So very, very interesting. Learning is very, very significant this year, guys, as a broad topic there. So give me a couple love cards, please, for Aries placements in the month of 2024. Give me one more, please. Thank you, Spirit. So you guys got here and now. Your true love is already part of your life. And guys, I apologize. My nails always look like garbage on here. It's so embarrassing, but whatever. You also got addiction. And addiction is affecting this relationship. Okay. I am getting you could be dealing with a Capricorn. They are the devil major arcana. So the devil can speak of toxicity, right? Addictions. So it's possible you got a Capricorn that's significant in your life. You don't have to. And then at the bottom of the deck is an integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? Okay. I feel like that kind of falls hand in hand with that addiction card, right? Are you doing what's for your highest good? Is this person, I mean, ultimately, is this healthy for you in the long run? That sort of thing. I do feel like a lot of you, again, I apologize that I have a cold and I'm clearing my throat. I know it's annoying, but a lot of you have high hopes for a relationship, for finding true love. But a lot of you maybe don't even realize yet that the person you're involved with is true love, is maybe a soulmate, twin flame. It could be a karmic, right? But there's some sort of addiction or toxicity that could be really causing delays and blockages in the connection from it fully blossoming to its fullest potential is what I'm hearing, okay? So an addiction pattern or an issue of some sort of toxic trait tendency could definitely pop up this year in your love life. I'm not going to lie, guys. It could be a little difficult, and you are going to be forced or faced with that question of, is what I'm doing right? You know, is this a situation that I want to be involved in, or is this a situation where I know I am not doing what I morally, ethically believe in? Okay. That sort of thing. So just food for thought there. All right, let's get into the tarot. So what is the theme of 2024 for Aquarius? I was going to say Aquarius, y'all. I'm looking at Mercury and thinking of my Mercury and Aquarius I just talked about. Sorry. What is the theme of 2024 for Aries, Spirit? For the Aries Collective, what is the main theme? Oops. Okay. The Lovers was the first card to come out. That is Gemini energy. That is a major arcana. And that is Gemini energy. That's that 3rd house, that mercurial energy. That is the card of the twin flames, is how I read it. This is a card of a very, very, very strong spiritual, physical, emotional, mental connection, right? A very, very strong pull towards someone, right? But it's also about making decisions from your higher self, for your highest good, right? So we're going to see when we clarify just exactly what direction it's more so leaning in. I have an inkling or a feeling that it's both, but we'll see. For some of you, you're definitely going to be faced this year with a tough decision when it comes to love. And it could be in regards to the integrity, the addiction, that sort of thing. But we'll see. We're going to clarify after we get these laid out. What is the energy being left behind in 2023? Knight of Cups in the reverse. That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be, somebody that's moody, emotional, player type, mood swings, unstable emotionally, mentally. Okay. Could be you. Could be someone you're dealing with. We'll see. What is Aries' main goal? What is Aries' main goal in 2024? Judgment. Okay. Scorpio energy. Learning some difficult lessons, doing some self-evaluation, right? What is the main potential obstacle that Aries could face in the month of 2024? Or in the year of 2024, the month? Oh my Lord. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Of course, it could be a person that's kind of causing an issue. It could also be a situation of communication, right? Logic, using your logic, your intellect. We'll see. What is the best solution on how to handle this potential main obstacle? 5 of Wands, interesting solution there. We'll see. And what's the best piece of advice for Aries in 2024? Okay, that one really didn't want to come out. That was my bad. Give me, what's the best piece of advice for Aries placements in the year of 2024? Give me one card. Advice. Best piece of advice for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. 5 of Swords. Win at all costs, right? We'll see. I don't necessarily like it, but you know what? We'll see. Let me not get ahead of myself. All right. So the lovers for the theme of 2024, clarify this, is the Fool. Okay, Aquarian energy. I like it. We also have the 3 of Cups. Okay. Interesting. So the lovers is clarified by the Fool and the 3 of Cups. This is really about, are you going to, maybe this year is about reconciling with people that maybe are friends, or just reuniting with people that really kind of bring a celebratory, optimistic energy to you, people that you have a lot of fun with. There could be a little bit of a theme around, okay, are we taking drinking or partying a little bit too far? Because the 3 of Cups can speak of having a real good time, but is that what you're putting all your money and your time and investing everything into, right? And with the Fool, it could be like, you're kind of just jumping off that cliff. You're jumping in, being willing to take that leap of faith, seeing what happens. The Fool can be slightly naive, gullible, that sort of thing. I mean, the Fool is an absolutely beautiful card, as is the Lovers. But I do feel like this year you're going to be faced with situations with people that possibly you're reuniting with, reconciling with, and it does not have to just be love, like romantic love. It can be friends, family, you name it, old coworkers, current. And having that integrity, or I wanted to say gumption, but like the ability to know when enough's enough, right? When you need to do what's for your highest good and take a night off, or take a step back and say, you know what, I'm investing way too much of my time into this energy and I'm feeling it and affecting me in ways that I'm not necessarily kosher with. Knight of Cups in reverse for what you're leaving behind in 2023. Clarified by the 2 of Cups, some sort of crappy relationship. I'm going to keep it a buck, right? And the 8 of Pentacles, possibly a business partnership gone awry, okay? If you were in a business partnership, it's possible that, no matter how hard of an effort you put in, it's possible that you were dealing with someone emotionally unstable, immature, untrustworthy, moody as hell, right? Pouty, I heard. If it's not business, it could have been love, right? A situation where you very much had a lot of love for someone, or have a lot of love for someone. I'm not saying that you don't. You're letting go of an energy of putting in all the effort, but not seeing any results, or not seeing reciprocation is intuitively what I'm getting. For others of you, if you are the moody person, or the person that's been a little bit unstable, a little bit immature, unreliable, pouty, moody, whatever, okay? No judgment. We've all been there, I'm sure. But if you're that person, I do feel like the energy you're releasing is more that energy, and an energy of like putting in more effort, right? To meet your person halfway, to compromise, whether it's a business partner, a soulmate. Like, a soulmate does not just have to be a romantic partner. But it's almost like being willing to recognize and take accountability for what you need to work on within yourself, right? So your main goal, 2024, is the Judgment card. Okay. What is this? Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Strong Scorpio energy here. Okay. Scorpio is also co-ruled by Mars, right? As well as Pluto. But very much Mars energy. And the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like your main goal this year is your legacy. Finding your calling, your niche, whatever, niche. However you pronounce it, right? I seem to hear multiple different versions of it. You catch my drift. What is your legacy? What is your 10 of Pentacles? What is everything you've desired and wanted, right? I really feel like your main goal is about being in tune with your emotions more. Tapping more into that water sign energy. It can also be about like intuitively reading people. I just heard reading people's minds because I saw the word mind here on Mercury. So for some of you, you could be psychic, right? Reading people more intuitively and really tapping into that energy. I mean, Aries, you're a fire sign. Obviously, we all have emotions. We're all emotional people. Just because you're a fire sign doesn't mean that you're not emotional because you're not a cup or because you're not a water sign for your rising or whatever. You guys get what I'm saying. It doesn't mean that you're not emotional or you're not empathic or that sort of thing. I feel like the main goal this year is to really tap into your calling, doing some serious evaluating of self, right? What lessons have you learned in relationships in life that have been difficult? Specifically could be family relationships with the 10 of Pentacles, or relationships with money, stability, security, right? And I feel like about going easy on yourself, almost like nurturing yourself or like forgiving yourself for situations where maybe you know that you didn't give it your all, or you didn't necessarily function from your highest vibrational energy, so to speak, right? I feel like ultimately you are really, the main goal this year is you are evaluating yourself, and you're going easy on yourself, but you're also calling yourself out on your bullshit where you need to. Excuse my language. Because you want to obtain your legacy, your 10 of Pentacles, whatever that means for you. And I love it. Absolutely wonderful for you, Aries. I wish I had Aries placements. I don't have a single Aries placement, but this is wonderful, guys. King of Swords for your potential main obstacle. Okay. Clarified by the Death card. Yeah, I feel like it's detaching from a situation that needs to be laid to rest. That's dead, done, over with, right? A situation that has ended, that needs to be transformed or transmuted. 3 of Pentacles. Could be third party. Okay. Could also be a situation where you need to detach or like be more logical when it comes to like a work connection or networking. Okay, some of you need to really work on transmuting some sort of energy when it comes to who you're collaborating with, who you're surrounding yourself with, who you're networking with, I'm hearing. And more transmuting and trying to be maybe more surrounded by like-minded people, as well as situations where you are able to really use your talents, skills, and abilities, right? The main obstacle could really be about like detaching from situations that are dead, done, and over with, that need to be laid to rest. Because easier said than done, right? Because change can be very uncomfortable, but it's like, it's about, you know, the difficulty in finding like-minded people that genuinely want to see you grow, evolve, and master who you are as an individual, right? So the solution, the best solution to this possible obstacle is the 5 of Wands, okay? What is this? 8 of Swords. Ugh, I don't know how I feel about this for the solution. And the High Priestess, Piscean energy. Okay. Listen to your intuition for one thing. You got to get away from the drama. I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory now that I'm seeing the High Priestess. You got to get away from the bullshit. You got to get away from the drama, the situations that have you in this lack mentality of feeling like you're stuck, you're trapped, you're imprisoned, what have you. You have to trust your intuition on these situations because it's not steering you wrong. It's on point, and it's basically telling you that this drama, pettiness, chaos, competition bullshit. I know I'm cussing, guys. I'm really, really passionate about your reading right now, so there's that. I love it, though. I'm super excited and stoked for you guys for 2024. It looks wonderful. Regardless, it's really about intuitively knowing when drama's drama, when people are just jealous, being petty, whatever, and releasing and freeing yourselves from those situations. You got to, because whatever this is, it's imprisoning you, it's making you feel stuck, it's limiting your belief within yourself, yada, yada, yada. It's just negative, right? And the best piece of advice for 2024, guys, is the 5 of Swords. Okay, why? Clarified by the Knight of Wands. That would be your energy, Aries. Could be dealing with another Aries, a Leo, or a Sag. We also have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like you know, I'm not really getting this from the cards, but it's like about putting your best foot forward this year. Making, you know, prioritizing things, delegating, you know, planning a schedule. I feel like there's a need to, you know, you're wanting to win at all costs, or you're wanting to come out on top or have a victory, and that's great. But there's a need to commit yourself to situations and prioritize said situations. There's also a need to recognize that if you're juggling situations, people, places, things, or you're non-committal, flaky, arrogant, cocky, whatever descriptive word you want to use, cutthroat, bullying, that energy is gonna come back to you, right? Give me one more. Page of Cups. Yeah, it's almost like needing to approach situations from like this innocent, more like childlike perspective, right? And honestly, I feel like I'm not gonna throw you under the bus here, Aries, because it could be, you know, this is needed for you, but this is your piece of advice. Apologize or communicate where apologies or emotions are needed, right? Tapping into that inner child if necessary, kind of going back to the time when you were more like in that innocent vibrational energy. Not saying you're not now, but almost taking like a lighter, fluffier approach to situations where people could be kind of bullyish or cutthroat anyway, right? Or you could be. So that is what I have for you, Aries. What a wonderful reading. I hope you guys got something out of this. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to take a moment to like the video. It helps my channel out a ton. It's truly appreciated. And also subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.